This isn't just a story about a hero, it's the story of seven impossible challenges that made Rostam immortal. The story of Rostam's seven labors began with a mystic so great that it nearly changed the fate of Iran forever. Hello, welcome to my channel. The first labor of Rostam. King Kaikabus was a powerful ruler. He sat upon the throne of Iran, surrounded by brave warriors and wise adversaries. But sometimes pride can lead even the strongest king toward danger. One day, a mysterious musician arrived at the royal court. No one knew that he was actually a demon in disguise. He spoke of the distant land called Mazandaran, a land of lush forests, shining rivers, and treasure beyond imagination. The more he described its beauty, the more fascinated Kekavus became. The wise men and heroes of the court tried to stop him. Mazandaran is the land of demons. They warned, don't march there. What you hear is nothing about deception. But Kekavus had already made his decision. He gathered a mighty army and set out for Mazandaran. At first, everything seemed to go according to plan. The Iranian army moved forward with confidence, and its prey to no force could stand in their way. But the demons were waiting. Without warning, a strange darkness spread across the land. The sun vanished behind black clouds, and a magical shadow covered the battlefield. The soldiers could no longer see where they were going. Fear spread throughout the army. Then the demon attacked. A fierce battle followed, and the army of Iran suffered a crushing defeat. The white demon, ruler of Mazandaran, captured Kaikabus and the surviving heroes. Using his dark magic, he blinded them and imprisoned them deep inside a mountain cave. Then news of this disaster reached Iran. The kingdom was shocked. The king had been captured. The greatest hero of land were prisoners. Only one man was capable of saving them, Rostam. A messenger was sent to Zabolistan and told him everything that had happened. After hearing the news, Rostam didn't hesitate for a single moment. He knew the road ahead would be filled with danger, but rescuing the king and the heroes of Iran was more important than everything else. Before sunrise, Rostam mounted his loyal horse Rakhsh and began his journey toward Mazandaran. Two roads lay before him. One was safe but long. The other was shorter yet filled with unknown dangers. Rostam chose the shorter path. He didn't want to wait even a single day while the king remained a prisoner. And so began the journey that would later become known as the Seven Labors of Rostam. After many hours beneath a burning sun, Rostam grew tired. As night fell, he reached a peaceful meadow covered in green grass. It seemed like the perfect place to rest. He climbed down from Rakhsh, placed his weapons beside him, and soon fell asleep. Nearby, Rakhsh quietly grazed beneath the night sky. But the meadow was not as peaceful as it seemed. Hidden in the darkness was a massive lion, feared by every creature in that region. The beast caught the scent of Rakhsh and slowly moved closer. It planned to kill the horse first and then attack the sleeping warrior. Rakhsh sensed the danger almost immediately. He looked toward Rostam, but the great hero was fast asleep. There was no time to wake him. If Rakhsh waited any longer, it might be late. So the brave horse decided to face the lion alone. With a thunderous roar, the lion charged forward. But Rakhsh didn't step back. He rushed toward the beast, and the fierce struggle began. The lion attacked with its claws and teeth. Rakhsh answered with powerful kicks and crushing blows. Dust filled the air as the battle reached beneath the moonlight. The sound of the fight echoed across the meadow. At last, Rakhsh struck a deadly blow. The lion collapsed onto the ground. The battle was over. The beast was dead. The noise woke Rostam from his sleep. He jumped to his feet and reached for his weapon. When he looked around, he saw only the lifeless body of Lion laying on the grass. A moment later, he realized what had happened. Rakhsh had fought the lion alone and saved his life. Rostam walked to his faithful companion, placed a hand on his neck, and smiled. My brave Rakhsh, he said, you are my more than my horse. You are my companion, my partner, and my friends. Tonight you saved my life. And so the first labor came to an end. But far greater danger is still waiting ahead. A deadly desert, a mountainous dragon, dark sorcery, fearsome demons, and at the end of the journey, the white demon himself. Rostam had completed only the first challenge. The road to saving the king of Iran had only just begun. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. I wish you happiness. I would be happy if you share your comments with me. We have a new video next week at this time, and every Tuesday we have a short video about Iranian proverbs. Goodbye.